Hey guys, today we're conducting some Astra stock analysis. This company has been in the news again just recently with some absolutely fantastic news for the share price going forward. This company has been heavily beaten back along with the rest of the growth stocks at the moment and with SPAC companies as well. But there are some good news highlights coming forward. I'm going to get that in the video today, guys. I'm going to show you exactly what that is, and hopefully that will reassure you guys, because I know this company has caused a lot of dismay amongst investors recently. Hey guys, welcome into the video. So here we have Astra doing exactly what it does best, which is getting goods into space. They are desperately trying to launch satellites in the cheapest, most efficient way possible. And this company, led by Chris Kemp, is a fantastic company in mass producing rockets. That is what it wants to do. And there's been some extremely good news that has actually affected the share price over recent days, which bodes well as a catalyst towards the future. So firstly, if we have a quick look at the share price, we can see that over the last day and 5 days, it has picked up quite nicely from a bottom of $4.08 to now $4.92, which is actually quite a decent return so far, and it's up 3% today, which is also pretty good news if you're an Astra investor. And this is for a couple of reasons. So Astra has been awarded a VADR contract with NASA, which is basically a ride-sharing piggyback company which offers launches to space, so companies can get together and fund them between them rather than having to pay for them separately. And this company, Astra, has been included in a $300 million contract to provide these services. What has to be said is this isn't just for Astra alone. It is actually one of 6 that were selected to take part in this contract, but it is still really good news that the pipeline for Astra is getting bigger and is swelling. So if we just have a quick look at Rocket Lab was also selected, and I'm just bringing you on here to say exactly what the VADR launch program is, and then a quick look at who else is involved in this. So we've got Rocket Lab, we've got Virgin Orbit as well, just to say the least. And there's also Lockheed Martin, Northrop Grumman and SpaceX all involved in this as well. So Astra is quite a big player in this field, which is excellent news. Everybody knows about this stock now, and it has actually achieved everything that it is set out to do so far. There's been some hiccups along the way. We know this space companies do suffer with that. So it's perhaps not surprising that there's been some hurdles along the way. But the share price got rock solid at about $4 a share, found some support, and there's been some good news out there. The company is relatively well funded, as I've already covered in previous videos, and now we're actually starting to get somewhere where we're actually starting to see rocket launches taking place. And that leads me nicely on to the next thing we're going to talk about today. If we just follow Astra's Twitter feed quite nicely, they announced not just 2 hours ago that they expect to issue their first ever Part 450 launch license to Astra by the 4th of Feb. And Astra, taking advantage of this, has secured a launch window for the 5th of Feb to launch one of NASA's missions, which is absolutely fantastic news for the company. The new license, which has been issued in just 3 months, which is unusual, has all the planned modifications to make launch easier and at a higher frequency and at more sites throughout the United States. So this was a key aspect to Astra's future growth, which is a massive good news story for the company. They now have that license to streamline the commercial launches in the United States as announced, which is fantastic news for this company going forward in achieving its goals. So the key thing to do now is to stand by, watch out over the next couple of days to see Astra set up its live stream of the launch, and that the launch is actually successful. Now, there is some inherent risk in that, of course, because sometimes launches obviously fail. That has happened to even the best space companies in the past. NASA themselves and SpaceX have had launch problems before. So it's something to watch out for. If this is successful, the share price will tick up quite nicely. However, do be aware that there is some risk in this, and it could stagnate or come down should the launch either be postponed or, even worse, there be a problem and the launch malfunction or blow up altogether. Not unheard of in space and space travel, of course, but this is a significant hurdle for Astra Space to overcome, and I shall be watching this launch very closely as a stockholder in this company. So I'm looking forward to it. I'm going to sit there, I'm going to actually watch it, because you're actually seeing the real nuts and bolts of your investment coming together, which should get all investors in Astra Space stock very excited, myself included in that. There is some super exciting times ahead for Astra Space Company. It's got some real good targets to hit this year, and obviously investors are watching that very closely. And the first hurdle for this company is just a few days away, guys. The licensing has been approved, so this is a really big catalyst for the company. A successful launch may well propel this share price up quite dramatically. Will it get over $10? Probably not just after the one launch, but as we look out towards the middle of the year and successive quarters, successful launches, try saying that very quickly, will do wonders for this company and establish its credibility, and that, as investors, is exactly what we are waiting for. It's very exciting times ahead. I do believe in this company. It is doing particularly well. It is hiring. It is definitely at this sort of level, at just the $4 to $5 a share. Absolutely a buy for me at these prices. This is a great entry point. Growth stocks have bottomed out. The market is starting to recover. You won't get an opportunity to buy at this sort of level again unless there is a significant problem with the launch that's just coming up. Thank you very much for watching today, guys. Absolute pleasure to talk to you as always. If you could see your way to smashing the like button and considering subscribing to the channel, that'd be absolutely awesome. And I'll see you in another episode. Catch you later.